Don't be alarmed. Don't be confused. This is a different Frontier show that is also a sci-fi show.
See? It's much more detailed.
This one has actual production values, but it's still silly.
Who put that hole there? Somebody gonna fill that in. We need planet spackle. Meanwhile, while I was painting the den...
Dr. Warren, we have
My absurdly large wristwatch is telling me it's time for lunch.
I hope it's an absurdly large lunch.
Miss, you need to trim your mutton chops, please. It's really distressing.
You're making the men uncomfortable. They're very jealous and confused.
Wish I could have mutton chops like that.
Dead. All of them.
Stop talking about your girlfriends, dude.
Yeah, so, this one's for you. I'm sorry. I know you want to be friends, but,
Mid-20th century.
Just entered puberty. Can't be more than 12.
Yes, but...
there's a button on your watch that tells you somebody's going through puberty. Justin Bieber!
Science is bigger than politics, so it doesn't matter if it was launched from Florida or Kazakh. Sputnik is a step forward for humanity.
Tell that to whoever Sputnik lands on when it falls out of the sky. I'm wearing a hard hat for the next few days, and I advise you folks at home to do the same.
Wow. Those watches used to be a lot bigger in the 50s.
Maybe we can see it with these, huh?
Son, the watch is telling me that you're going through puberty. I guess it's that time to tell you about that stuff.
Catch one of the outer planets.
Is that the puberty alarm?
Saturn?
You got it, champ.
Tommy Nesbitt said I made Explorer faster than anyone because you're the guide master.
Tommy Nesbitt doesn't have the brains God gave a fence post.
Fence
Hey, you
post
didn't hear that
breeds.
from me, okay, Slugger?
But in any case, it's still true. I mean,
Yeah.
Last one.
Nobody really likes Tommy Nesbitt.
It is
scouting has a real tradition of nepotism.
We have an early day tomorrow. Up to Truckee to see your mom, and then all the way back home for school on Monday.
You think Mom will come home for Christmas?
Son, I wish for a lot of things.
I wish we could get back to the space stuff.
Your mama getting better is the thing I wish for most.
Son, do you really have to, like, grease your hair back like that? It's kind of gross.
And
I mean, I want to pat you on the head and do some, like, father-son bonding, but I do
your
that
mama
and my
is getting the
hand's
best
gonna get all
care there
gooey.
is up in Rockland.
I wish you'd all let me see other women during this tough time.
There you go. That was a pretty big fish you got today. Your mom's gonna be proud.
I wish you knew how to build a fire properly. That's embarrassing, son. Pansy-ass fire.
Dad, did you hear that?
I wish you weren't such a scaredy pants.
Dad, you're really boring. I'm gonna go try and, like, get myself cryogenically frozen for a couple hundred years, maybe.
I hope he uses his amazing Boy Scouting skills in the future.
Connor?
Well, he'll be the last of the Boy Scouts. He will be the only, it's lost knowledge in the future.
If only we had a way to communicate. I know semaphore.
What?
Connor, stay there.
No, I think I'm gonna touch it.
No, kind of stay there as it gets increasingly close to you.
Connor!
What kind of kid in 1957 doesn't know Sputniks like the size of a basketball?
Yeah.
See ya!
Damn you, Sputnik! Damn you! This is the third time!
I lose more 12-year-old sons that way. In the future, child abuse is normal.
That was the beginning of my second life. I was all alone.
People still play Second Life? God.
It's the only video game, in fact.
Dr. Blake was alright, but I really hated Dr. Warwick.
Her mutton chops were weird and gross,
There
and
was
they were
something about
attached
it
to
that
her
just
ears.
made your skin crawl. I had a lot of history to catch up on. the galactic inner language, even politics. The world had changed a lot in 500 years.
But those size of the
As Dorothy
watches
would
were
have said,
about the same.
Toto are not in... Even Kansas isn't Kansas anymore, and they tell me that I'm unique. I'm just about the only real human I
The
know.
last Boy Scout.
Everyone
Whoa,
else
whoa.
is a mutt of some
Don't
kind.
be
The result
racist.
of centuries of humans and aliens getting, well, real friendly.
Don't be like that.
Doctors, I have a problem. The Chain Corporation wants the boy moved to a different research facility.
Well, we've reached
Which show is this? Deep Space Nine, Farscape? I can't tell.
Guard territory, and
It's all of them. It's always all of them.
I look at her and I see Farscape.
He could be a 14-year-old coconut for all the difference it makes.
I look at him and I
The
see
work
Deep
we've
Space
done here was
Nine.
funded by the corporation. The boy is the key to the Ark. There's a connection between them that our future may depend on.
I hope they have another close-up of her face, because if you looked at her,
Then it's
yeah, her
settled.
mutton chops, you can see, like,
Dr.
glue
Blake,
around them.
Your services are no longer.
No, she's just secreting fluid.
The ethics committee will not allow
Oh.
this.
The ethics committee.
Is that a good thing? What does that mean?
She's an
Connection
estrus.
Mm,
He's just
Ah.
I don't like it.
And this experiment is over.
The Chain Corporation has invested
It's
time.
over, Trim. You've been reassigned.
How do you get to be the most powerful corporation in space just by making chains?
Study.
Oh.
Jason,
They're really strong chains.
you're going back to Earth. And you're taking Connor home. He's a Blake now.
Thank you, sir.
My
Can I have a raise since I have a son now?
The Chain Corporation can file.
I got another mouth to feed.
You will hear from Council.
I wasn't expected to have a son when I came home from work today.
Never go near the boy again. Is that clear?
Where the Ark is concerned, never simply means until you need me again.
She must be a really good swimmer with those things.
Yeah. What do the rings do? I don't know! They look cool!
They stabilize.
Okay.
The only reason they need to be stabilized is because of the other ring. So that's why they come in pairs.
Someplace safe, Connor.
It hurts. Feels like I'm being ripped in two.
It's just spin sickness, son. It'll pass.
No, I'm talking about when she slapped me before.
The pain did pass.
Also, all this weird
But only to
food,
make them perceive
it's not
much,
agreeing with
much
me.
worse.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's Star Trek 2009.
Oh, yeah.
50 credits on Griffin. Done and done. How did this happen? He called Casper a blueprint, Casper called him a caveman, and apparently that was
Wait, she has
enough.
tiny mutton chops.
10 on Connor.
As soon as I see the credits.
Stand down! Stand down! What is the meaning
Wait,
of
now
this?
it's Farscape?
Can't you tell we're in crisis? We've been hit by a blurry missile. The ship is losing cohesion.
You four, stay.
Vaseline is secreting from everything. It's very unpleasant.
A fist fight. Minutes from
Everything's lubed up.
But we didn't do anything.
Exactly my
Those guys from the other Frontier show are going to show up and try to run.
You're supposed to be an example to these cadets.
Considering the condition of Cadet Blake, sir, I am a good example.
Go clean yourself up.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna spend 3 hours getting all this eyebrow makeup off. Get the ridges off.
relationship to Jason Blake?
He's my father, sir.
You don't look a thing like him.
Sir, this isn't fair.
What isn't?
Adoption.
Putting us on report.
Did I? Well, if I did,
I want a
must
new
have had a
dad.
good reason for it.
How many dads can I
Arguing
get?
with
And
a
they all
professor.
suck.
Not good. Not good.
I wanna
at
make my
all.
own dad. Shut up, kid bot on the left.
Oh.
Nice going.
How is this my fault?
I should have learned my lesson. Hanging
So you
around
think all these kids, like, told their friends that they were in this and it was like, oh, cool, or is it a thing that they got made fun of?
It depends. Did their friends watch it afterwards?
Better go clean up.
Science fiction!
There's a whole lot of people going in a lot of places.
Yeah.
That might be interesting, maybe.
It's like you see the ships and it's like, okay, sci-fi, and then the people start talking and who cares? What's this called?
Maybe this would be better as a, it's actually called the Nostromo, really? They
Wow.
called it the Nostromo. Fuck you.
Rendon Fleece.
So you.
But basically, this is an advertisement for a far future travel agency.
Oh, Lord.
You want personal time?
No, ma'am.
Lady, is that like a weird widow's peak, or is that a hat? I can't... Everything's so blurry and the blacks kind of bleed together.
So this is what happens if you like mix all mid-90s TV sci-fi in a blender and then add like fast food employee training video.
It was just me letting Casper get my goat. Get your goat.
Is that guy supposed to be like an alien? His forehead's weird. Or is he just a burn victim?
It's an allergic reaction to space travel.
All of Vaseline just leaking all over the place. Gets my skin all itchy.
Hey, Zyda.
The assignments are coming in.
Everybody check their large watches.
Well, it's been nice
beep,
knowing
beep,
you.
beep, beep,
We'll see
beep.
each other all the time. No,
You know, it's the future. Wouldn't our watches look cooler than this? It seems really awkward to wear these on our wrists because they are so large.
Donald Lista on the Mobius? He barely qualifies for Polaris.
I would hate to be on a spaceship where you couldn't tell the inside from the outside.
You've never heard of the Polaris? It's a scrap heap. Only the worst cadets are assigned to it. The entire crew failed for the past 9 years.
I'm hoping for the Renoir. My sister served on the Renoir.
I want out of this show now. Please help me. I want to escape. Somebody help me.
Maybe you'll end up on my ship. You know your assignment already?
Yeah.
The faculty knows who I am and who my father is. Possibly the Nova, but I'm expecting the Gallant.
So hey everybody, there's like this really weird green aura that appears around us sometimes. I think it has something to do with the blurriness, but I'm not quite sure.
It's space fever.
Oh.
She's an honor ship.
When you get space fever, you glow a little, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Polaris. I am so sorry. Why?
We already established this.
Polaris,
Shut
we're on
up.
the same crew.
Oh my god, there's 3 minutes left.
No. This is your fault.
I wonder how much the extras got paid. Like extra on the right that was just holding the mug.
Best acting I've seen yet.
Do you get paid more because that guy was working with the prop?
If this were a union thing, yes, actually yes.
All right.
Mining worlds, Doctor.
But it's
We have
not.
reports of Akari's skirmishes in the region. If it's nothing, we'll resume course for Earth.
That report was first noted nearly a year ago. Why does it suddenly
Man, where'd they
require
get the
the
money to
attention
do
of a
this?
subcarrier?
This is made before Kickstarter. There's nobody to trick.
Don't worry. I'm sure there'll still be plenty of sick cadets for you to take care
I'm
of.
sure the guy that plays the rich kid's the rich guy's kid actually is a rich guy's kid.
Hmm.
The military is dragging its feet. Find me transportation now.
Through that region of space, it will be expensive.
I'm tired of waiting.
That's where all the fancy people live.
And so is the rest of the chain corporation.
Where are these gauges measuring?
You want
Are they
your
gauges
time
related to him?
Don't you?
Does he need to be measured at all times?
Alternate transportation acquired.
No, it's call quality, bandwidth, room temperature.
Oh, thank God I got that mug in the frame before it ended. Getting a bonus now.
I'm just really glad they cut before future Skype has that rate your call window pop up.
Oh yeah.
Imagine pop-ups in the future, like they're actually in the room with you and you have to...
Holographic pop-ups. That'd be awful, yeah. This is quite a few people. Fight choreography.
Well, there was a fight, and you don't want to injure anyone.
I guess.
The sound effects guy was named Bobo. That's the best thing. Does that website exist?
I don't know. This was made like 2008, I think.
Let's find out. Nope.